Now, the one story that India Today has decided to consistently report on is from Mumbai. In Ghatkopar, 14 people are dead, killed literally, because a hoarding fell on them while they were taking shelter at a petrol pump from a dust storm. Isn't it criminal negligence of the authorities that now say that this hoarding was illegal? But how can over 100 feet high hoarding stand in the middle of the city and go unnoticed? India Today went on to the site and revealed the shocking killer apathy. We found the hoarding pillars were uprooted, which basically begs the question if there was a weak foundation in the first place of such a high, tall, strong hoarding that then fell on unsuspecting people. Remember that when this billboard fell, it was in the premises vicinity of a petrol pump where there were people taking shelter. 14 at least have lost their life confirmed. Identities have come out, but there are many missing, many possibly still trapped, and you cannot even use proper equipment and cutters because there's a petrol pump and inflammable material in the vicinity.
We are right now present at Ghatkopar hoarding collapse site. Let me tell you that till now so many people have lost their life, few are still trapped and the rescue operation is still going on. But on India Today, we are going to show you some shocking visuals, and after watching our report, you will say that this tragedy was bound to happen. Now, look at this particular hoarding which has collapsed. It is over 120 by 120 feet, huge, enormous hoarding. Now, the foundation pillar of this hoarding, let me show you. This is the first foundation pillar of this particular hoarding. The foundation below the ground is not even 4 feet, and this is what the officials are telling us, that this incident was bound to happen. Just look at this. This was the structure over here. This hoarding was actually standing on several such pillars, but here is the cement structure, and below that cement structure you can see only 4 feet of foundation. Just look at the ground clearance over here. Look at this. And this structure is also not even 4 to 5 feet.
And one of my colleagues, Vidya, who's been constantly on top of the story, Vidya joins me now in this morning telecast. Vidya, you've shown us what the area has been like. There's a political showdown over this as well. But the basic question remains. Where was the BMC? Why were authorities so negligent and ignorant of this issue? Because clearly this hoarding couldn't have gone unnoticed for so many months and years, Vidya.
The BMC did notice it, but obviously a little too late did the action start. They did notice it when the entire, that Limca record really came into the forefront. They realized that this hoarding was way bigger than what is permissible, and that's when about an year ago, they had taken legal action by sending a notice. However, the action that should have really happened at that, which is actually happening now, should have really happened at that time. But did not. And that's where the lackadaisical approach of the BMC really comes in the forefront, because had they actually taken this action, which they are taking right now, of breaking illegal hoardings and bringing them down, that had that happened, this hoarding would not have probably, in the dust storm that we had seen, swept away and fallen like a pack of cards. So certainly the BMC knows that it is in the fault. It had been doing correspondence, legal correspondence with the company. It says that very clearly that they had actually sent out a legal notice to the company. The company replied saying that they have the permission. They did not need BMC's permission because
but
the
perhaps
land
a
belongs to the
cross-check,
GRP.
a cross-verification could have helped, and waited too long perhaps to then declare it illegal and take action against it. Should we wait for another incident like this? Not in Mumbai, but any other city of this country. Why does it happen that it takes for these lives to be lost that some action is taken? Specifically when it comes to over 100 feet high hoarding. And that was built on a weak foundation. What if a bigger storm comes in Mumbai or any other city of the country? Take a look at this report about what exactly happened in Ghatkopar, Mumbai, and the consequences of it.
2 days after a billboard fell on a fuel station in Mumbai's Ghatkopar area and killed 14 people, the BMC is yet to act on illegal hoardings. search and rescue efforts are underway, where the 120 by 120 feet billboard was stopped by a dust storm on Monday. Rescue teams are treading cautiously to avoid any sparks near the petrol pump. They fear people could still be trapped in the debris.
रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन अगर हम लोग ये मलबा हटाने की बात करें, ग्रिडर्स हटाने की बात करें, तो उसको बहुत और समय लगेगा, क्योंकि उसके लिए हम लोग कटिंग इक्विपमेंट यूज़ नहीं कर पा रहे। पूरी जो हम लोग फ्री फ्लो में यूज़ करते हैं वो पूरी तरीके से हम लोग यूज़ नहीं कर पा रहे। एक बार छोटी सी आग भी लग गई है, तो हम लोग अभी थोड़ा सा और ज़्यादा कॉशियस है।
The BMC has promised to crack down on illegal hoardings in the city, but the agency has woken up after the disaster struck. The BMC has declared that Ghatkopar billboard is illegal and issued a notice to Ego Media, which put up the hoarding.
महापालिकेची परवानगी म्हणजे परवाना घेण्यात आलेला नाही अशा सर्व होर्डिंगवरती कार्यवाही करण्याचा निर्णय घेतलेला आहे। मुख्यमंत्र्यांनी देखील त्या पद्धतीचे आदेश दिलेले आहेत आणि ती कारवाई आज आमची सुरू होती आहे।
A case has been registered against Bhavesh Bhide, the owner of Ego Media, who is currently absconding. The BJP has mounted an attack on Shiv Sena over the illegal hoarding.
उसको होल्डिंग का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट 7/12/2021 को दिया गया। होल्डिंग बनाने थे इतने इस साइज के बनाए गए, यहाँ पर जो 14 लोगों का मृत्यु हुआ उसके लिए उद्धव ठाकरे, संजय राउत के भाई सुनील राउत जिम्मेदार है।
मुंबई महानगर पालिका में अब शिवसेना नहीं है, सत्ता बीजेपी की है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर बीजेपी का है 3 साल से। जो हुआ है उसके लिए जिम्मेदार बीजेपी है, किसी पार्टी का नाम नहीं लेना चाहिए।
Among those who lost lives in the Ghatkopar tragedy were petrol pump staff, an engineer and an auto rickshaw driver whose lives were tragically cut short in a matter of moments. Mumbaikars have once again paid a heavy price for the government's apathy. With Vidya and Saurav Vaktania in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
And we'll continue to track the latest on this. Specifically, remember the families that have lost their loved ones in this incident.